For compound interest to work, it needs a lot of time. Now, when it comes to setting aside money for the future for a very extended amount of time, you can find that you will get there 10 years later, 20 years later, and because of inflation, the cost of living is much higher. Now, if your entire retirement is on, this is going to work, let me just save the money and to compound, and and there's nothing else that you're doing, there's a risk to that, a very high risk to that. So that is something to factor in, that inflation may not counter it, and it will take you like 20 years or 30 years for it to start, like, compounding at a very large rate. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that when you, for example, invest in your ability to earn more money, it is a better investment than putting money into places for it to compound. This is what I'm trying to say. When you invest in your skill, for example, or your ability to solve problems in the market, then you will earn more money. And yet, if you do not take that time to do that simply because you want to compound the money, you will risk simply the rate of growth when you earn more money will be higher than if you only put the money to compound. That is also something to keep in mind. Now, when you're at a place where your capacity to earn more has increased, then you work hand in hand with the compound interest. Because now the money that you're making is more, and then you're able to have money to live your life as well as save and set as and invest for it to compound.